The K-pop community has labeled BTS's fandom, ARMY, as toxic. In fact, recently aunties and haters started the hashtag ARMYs ruined K-pop party, but then ARMYs took over and trended it themselves. A couple days later, K-Poppies United officially expelled ARMYs from their community. So ARMYs took that day and turned it into ARMY Independence Day. I'm talking about this because I like how the situation was handled. ARMYs decided to turn it into a lighthearted joke rather than engaging in fan wars. Anyways, there's enough videos of people out there hating on ARMYs, so today we'll talk about all the things that make ARMY a great fandom. First, a little information about ARMYs. ARMY stands for
Adorable Representative MC for You.
Basically, BTS want ARMYs to be a voice for the youth and speak up for themselves. Korean ARMYs are known as K-Diamonds and international ARMYs are known as I-Lovelies. We work together to be the wings for BTS to fly high. Steve Aoki said it best.
BTS ARMY, so organized, and they work so well together. They are their own government.
BTS ARMY are a strong, organized force.
Okay, let's get into it then. ARMY's main platform is Twitter. Not only are there organized accounts for almost every country and state, there are organized accounts for almost everything needed for ARMYs to function as a unit of people spread across the world. There are academic accounts with free tutoring by ARMYs, for ARMYs, in multiple subjects from language to computer science, as well as free music lessons. Accounts organizing and promoting charity projects. Fashion accounts that showcase BTS's clothes and the origins of the clothes. Cooking lesson accounts where chef ARMYs create quick and easy recipes to share with ARMYs who don't have time. Surprise event organizer accounts for BTS who create sign with a special saying for ARMYs to hold up at a designated time during the concert. ARMYs also make their ARMY bombs certain colors to make purple oceans or rainbow oceans. There are cinema accounts that educate ARMYs on the history of different films and discusses and host movie screenings of films recommended by or related to BTS. There are accounts that do their best to regulate radical ARMYs and anti-fans to prevent the spread of negativity. ARMY Help Center accounts established in multiple countries, in charge of spreading positivity and be someone ARMYs can go to talk to and be reassured they will be heard. There are accounts centered around the creation of BTS magazines. Exercise-centered accounts that encourage ARMYs to be healthy and get fit by working out through challenges. Accounts coordinating and promoting trending BTS hashtags. Accounts that promote streaming music on different platforms. There are accounts to aid ARMYs in pursuing their career as well as accounts to teach leadership skills. A BTS book club account created by librarian ARMYs who will read and discuss books recommended by BTS in addition to other works. Analytic accounts where ARMYs put together charts and stats for other ARMYs to see BTS's progress, accomplishments they made, and records they've broken. Voting accounts dedicated to voting and spreading word about voting. Accounts showcasing art featured in any BTS content and educating ARMYs on famous artworks through BTS. Accounts run by dedicated multilingual ARMYs who translate BTS content into different languages for non-Korean speaking ARMYs to enjoy. An ARMY's Got Talent account that is endorsing talented ARMYs by spreading their art, dancing, and singing covers through healthy competition. And there are accounts that aim to protect BTS. For example, the Purple Ribbon Project, which aimed at making sure BTS didn't get bombarded by fans at the airport. Quick intermission. Perhaps you noticed purple is a significant color to the fandom. This is because of something BTS member, V, said.
여러분, 보라 색깔의 뜻이 뭔지 아세요?
보라색이요?
빨주노초 파란보의 보라색이 마지막 색깔이잖아요. 이제 보라색은 상대방을 믿고 서로 오랫동안 사랑하자라는 의미인데요. 근데 저는 그 뜻처럼 영원히 오랫동안 함께 이렇게 볼 수 있었으면 좋겠습니다. 그리고 저희는 항상 여러분들을 믿고 이렇게 이제 같이 계단에 올라갈 테니까요. 여러분들도 이제 너무 밀기만 해주시고, 밀기만 해주시지 말고 한번 저의 이제 손을 잡고 한번 따라와 주세요. 그래서 저희가 엄청 높게 올라가 드릴게요.
Okay, back to the bird ad.
BTS last year had more likes and retweets on Twitter than, wait for it, Donald Trump, the President of America, and Justin Bieber, the biggest Canadian pop star in the world, combined.
ARMYs may not be the biggest fandom in the world, but we are definitely one of the most loyal and dedicated fandoms. Okay, moving on from the Tweety Bird. Language is not a barrier for ARMYs. We have ARMYs from different countries that speak different languages that are able to put their heads together to write, compose, and produce songs. For BTS, that is sung in multiple different languages.
Eso nos hace fuertes. Ku tak pernah jauh. Hari yang baik kan datang, yang hangat kan datang. Saatnya ku hadapi hidup dan berani untuk bertahan. Tak sendiri, ku denganmu.
Je sais ton मेरे parte निकालोगे अंधेरों से मुझे देखो तो हम कहाँ पहुँचे. Así que llegaré a donde jamás pensé llegar. Voy a volar, volar.
哦，旋我们的翅膀会越来越重，我跟你飞
Porque te adoro, amor.
Exhala los problemas. Está bien a veces fallar.
Tu pulso estalla, Mama-Tee. Bessere Tage warten schon, weißt du. Wo jaane magkakasama, buong pusong naniniwala kami ay lalaman. Ito ay wala na hangganan.
ARMYs have also done countless humanitarian and charity projects around the world in BTS's name. Chinese ARMYs created an entire charity library with over 2,000 books for students with just ARMYs funding and donations. Korean ARMYs donated 580 kilograms of rice to Korea's Institute for Health and Welfare's Child Support Agency, which supports children who are protected in child welfare facilities. Indonesian ARMYs visited an orphanage for BTS's 4th year anniversary. Russian ARMYs donated $15,000 to help children and young adults who suffer from serious and life-threatening diseases such as cancer, blood disorders and heart disease. Malaysian ARMYs organized a project with an elderly house care where they volunteered to spend time with the elderly and clean up the area as well as paint a mural. Spanish ARMYs donated to Save the Children via a project called Charity Present to help child refugees all over Europe. Filipino ARMYs donated 100 kilograms of rice to poor children. Nepalese ARMYs organized collection points all across the country to raise money and collect urgent goods to help the victims of a massive flood. Pakistani ARMYs banded together to set up an oral health campaign called Because Everyone Deserves to Smile, which sent out dentists to schools for free. US ARMYs started a project that assists disadvantaged children around the world to grow up safe, healthy, and educated. Turkish ARMYs raised $500 and donated it to UNICEF to support children with disabilities. BTS for Charity hosted an exhibition and donated the profits to local organizations in BTS's name, including the National Council for the Blind, which assists in ensuring the education and continued safety of vision-impaired people, Mercy Malaysia, a not-for-profit organization that helps the local elderly population, and Turtle Conservation Society of Malaysia, to help protect and conserve turtle habitat and population. If I go on with all the donations and projects ARMYs have done, this video will be too long, so if you'd like to know more you can use the magical Google, or check out One in an Army. Anyways, you can hate ARMYs but you can't deny all the amazing things ARMYs have done, not just for BTS but for those in need, and each other. We are a force that is bound together by our love for BTS, and even if other people don't accept us, we accept each other. However, I still think everyone needs to be more understanding and accepting of others despite differences in skin color, opinions, beliefs, gender, etc. If everyone could just be a little more understanding and accepting, the world would be a much better place.